Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. We are live with our weekly market update. Today I have got Colby and Maddie with me. How are you going, guys?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Lovely weather and a real summer week we've had this week. And yes, how's that related to activity-wise and property management space?
Yeah, it's been a crazy week actually. We had quite a few properties online early last week, and we just absolutely smashed it out and leased a few. So we're left with only 6 at the moment.
Okay.
Which we actually do plan on. We're at the pointy end of a lot of those. Probably 4 of those properties are finding the correct tenant. We're nearly there, so they should be gone in the next couple of days and replaced with 4 new properties coming up this week. So excited for some new ones in Huonville and one Old Faithful in Geeston. So,
okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And how's the inquiry level been on those properties that are coming up as far as applications per property and that sort of thing compared to late last year?
Yeah, it's we're finding a lot more people apply before they even view the property now, as opposed to 12 months ago. They'd want to make sure that they view the property and tick all the boxes before they submit their application. So now there's people just applying as soon as the ad goes up, and then they come and view it, and at least they've got their foot in the door which also makes it a lot easier now that we are sort of restricting some viewings in some of our tenanted properties just to protect the tenant in the current environment. So if they submit their application beforehand, then we can sort of narrow it down and take them through at a later date when there's not a huge bunch of people going through. So huge, really increase. I don't know if it was the weather or everybody's just keen to get in.
And prices still on the up or holding? No?
Yeah, they're still increasing. Probably seen a slight decrease in people interested in central Huonville. They're looking at more towards the outer suburbs like Port Huon and Geeston. I don't know why. Maybe they just want to have that degree of separation. But still a decent amount of interest and still decent market prices being achieved. So.
Cool. How about sales, Colby? How's the last week or so? What's the activity been like?
It's been good. I think the warmer weather has probably reduced our people that are just browsing the market generally. So we're pretty much dealing, although our sort of general activity feels perhaps a little bit less, the people we're dealing with are all pretty serious. So certainly over the weekend it was pretty quiet. I was in here most of the time Saturday and Sunday, and I think pretty much everyone was at the beach. But there was still a bucket load of email inquiry coming through, and all people that are pretty well ready to go. So I think that's definitely just changing with the warmer weather. Had quite a bit of land coming on the market, and plenty of buyers looking for that. So one of the blocks that we've got under contract, Bakers Creek Road, which has had probably more inquiry than just about anything we've ever had on the market ever. So that was a really cool block. Bit of an interesting one, and that's still having inquiry now, but has gone under contract, so that should probably wrap up. Commandy River Road, some nice big acreage out there, a little bit more simple from a building point of view, so that one's doing okay. A few more coming in the next few weeks, so I don't think we've had this much acreage for a while, so I think people that have been looking to build, despite the complications with that, they're pretty excited to get their hands on something.
I think just generally it seems to be, we've started the year with maybe a few more listings than what we're expecting certainly to come through. So I think the last 2 weeks we've looked at a lot of property that's coming up over the next few weeks, and there's more still coming through. So I think it's probably going to be a bit of stuff available for all these buyers that have been starving for opportunities over the last few months. Hopefully.
That's right. I think it's a good time, and it's been really great. A lot of the properties that we've been seeing selling are definitely going to local people. There's a lot of activity in a local space, which is really good to see. I don't know whether that's just because people are still a bit gun shy on the whole travel thing or what, but definitely a lot of local activity, which is cool.
It was interesting with the borders opening a month on now. We can pretty well say that it didn't make a difference to everybody who was expecting plane loads of cashed up interstate buyers to come, but really it probably brought plane loads of tourists, and the serious cashed up buyers were buying sight unseen or quarantining and coming down anyway if they were really serious, where if they were kind of on the fence and wanting to see first, those people have probably been here and had a holiday and might buy in a year or 3 sort of thing is probably
Yeah.
the answer. So yeah, cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. We've started the year very busy, and yes, lots of stuff happening. So keep an eye out for all these new properties
Yes.
coming up, and we'll see you next week on the update.